On today's episode of the Crew Motorfest, get ready to get sideways. It's drift time. You know, I do have a history of being as flexible as a snake, but not so sure if I can say I have the reflexes of one, especially in a car. I suppose we're going to find out, so stay tuned. And here we are! Motorfest has prepared a few specialized tracks just for the occasion, and I'm told my co-host this week is someone I'll be happy to hear from.
Hey, Drifter! Remember me? Didn't think we'd meet again. I'm so happy.
Oh, I'm very happy to see you too, Hinata. Hope the fest has treated you well.
You made such a great impression with your Supra, Shingo even wanted to put the same dragon sticker on his NSX. Honestly, you should come and see his car. Otherwise, he might sulk.
Aw, nice to know the pack is still thinking of me. I'm flattered.
Okay, let's focus. As you know, drifting is a bit of a hobby of mine. My job is to coach you by sharing my favorite drills. It's gonna be so cool. My first piece of advice is simple. If you want to drift, just accelerate and drift. This may sound basic, but it's the key. Your Nismo is powerful enough to slide along on its own when you're at high speed, so don't be afraid to keep your foot on the gas.
No worries, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Once you start, the only challenge is managing your tire placement.
Yeah, these tires feel a bit too grippy for the track, but I'm sure I'll get used to them in time. Maybe. Alright, that's feeling a bit good. Maybe they just needed to warm up.
Did you see that there was a Ferris wheel here? And flying sharks too? I'm gonna stay here forever.
Oh, careful now. Escape from reality can be rather addicting. I would know. Hey, no shilling merchandise on this show.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me they built a drift machine out of a DeLorean?
I'm surprised that's what you're excited about and not the infinite helix I'm driving on.
Yes. No way I'm leaving this island without giving it a try. And this place is wonderful. Okay, let me get myself together. Good.
You know, I'm still not entirely unconvinced this isn't just some simulation. Like it even matter. For those of you watching at home, this may seem a little tedious in theory, but it does feel wildly fun in practice. Just saying.
Have you noticed? The faster you go, the more points you score. There's no flux capacitor on this model, but you have nitro for sure. As well as giving you a boost, nitro can put you back on track when you're drifting too far on the edges. Master this, and you'll be a drift god.
Speaking of which, just how high off the ground am I now?
I'm serious. At this rate, you're going for the eternal drift. It's the driftway to heaven. Beautiful, but a bit high. Actually, I think I'm gonna puke.
Wait a minute, are you doing it too? Are you like just several stories above me? How far does this thing go?
That's a proper drift.
Oh gosh, I can see the clouds now. This shouldn't even be possible. Oh, I'm gonna wipe out. So long and thanks for all the fish. Oh, I'm okay.
Heavy. Let's see what your destiny holds for you.
I feel like I was supposed to get that reference, but you lost me. Moving on, it is now time to take on some street racers with my new drift skills in a series of sprint races.
A Lambo for your first race. And we finally meet our street enemies. This is gonna be interesting.
So the good news is this thing has all-wheel drive, so it shouldn't spin out too much, in theory anyway.
That was a great move.
It was a love tap. Oh crap, that was way too much power coming in hot. Not to worry, we're still in this, just need to get back to speed, that's all.
Big sliding coming on the left. I make a pretty good co-pilot. Maybe I can be useful.
I mean, you're better than the guy last week, I'll say that much.
Expect a big turn sequence in now.
Alright, not too fast, not too slow, just gotta feather the throttle and hope for the best.
Prepare to take the inside track.
The inside, she says. Okay. I can just hear some of y'all watching at home, but you would have done the same thing. Another reference I've never heard of. This just isn't my day. Let's move on to the next race in a Nissan Skyline.
Second to last race, Drifter. I'm running out of things to teach you. Maybe I'll just enjoy the show.
I promise to give it my all. Oh my goodness, I think I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Nope, not getting it. Maybe next time.
Nice overtaking.
All right, let's try this again with a little less suck. Oh, that was much better.
The Skyline. Oh, I'm nostalgic for our Wangan moment. Ooh, you already know the car. But this one, what style? You're giving the competition a real fashion lesson.
Well, you know that old saying, after all.
Wide drift for style or tight drift for speed? Your choice. Both are impressive in their own way.
Taking the inside line, and now we can open this thing up on the straightaway.
Long sliding coming.
All right, take it in, take it in. Oh gosh, a little close for comfort there.
Come on, you're almost there.
And And as that old saying goes, whether by an inch or a mile, winning is winning.
These guys got their heads bitten up by the kaiju.
Hey, I actually got that one. And for the final race of the episode, we've got us another FD, Mazda RX-7 Turbo Boosted. Let's do this.
My baby. I'm so moved to see you with the RX-7 again. It's giving me goosebumps.
I'm more of an Evo fan, but this is nice.
Even more so with this new style. That's it. Drift cars over street cars. Sorry, racers, you are outmatched.
I will say, of the drift cars I have driven, this is definitely the most well-tuned. Hina knows her stuff, when it's her car on the line.
I think that the bird is ready to leave its nest. What more can I say? Well, maybe one thing. Show these guys what a true drifter is.
So it is written, so it shall be.
This turn was vicious. Be careful, there are a few more like that.
Hup, close one. Keep together, Maddie. Alright, just a few curves left.
Final stretch. Give it everything.
I believe in the me that believes in myself. Just who the hell do you think I am?
Congratulations. That was just perfect. See you later.
Honestly, Hinata is downright amazing and I love her to pieces. And just before she left, she brought over a parting gift, another Toyota Supra, this one of the Drift variety. There's still a long way to go in terms of Motorfest action, but sadly this is all the time we have for now. Tune in next time for even more excitement. I promise you won't be disappointed.